Sorry about that. We had all kinds of technical difficulty here. I think we're back online. Whether anyone finds this link will remain to be seen. Blues will carry it up. Dumps it deep into the zone. Cruiser will carry it up, dump it into the zone. Sweeney into the zone, just offsides. Cross to Sweeney. Sweeney will carry it in, take a shot just off the Blues player's ankle. Wrapped around the back, looking for someone open. Finds Wyatt Kleesner. Can't quite get a handle on it. He'll knock it over to Sagers. Sagers up to Sweeney. Lost on the far side. Sweeney's got it now. Quad City's got it. They'll carry it out of the zone. Stolen there. Quad City's got it back. They'll go D to D. Up the far side. Sammy Ruiz will go over there to pick it up. Cross ice pass. Defense got just a piece of it, so that'll nullate the icing. Quad City's attacking now on the near boards. Out at the blue line, they'll try and walk in. Held up just on sides. Sagers has got it. Up to Netherly. Netherly stretch pass. Defense gets just a piece of it before C.J. Mueller can. He'll battle for it. Tries to walk around. Scores! Nice goal by Mueller.
Scoring for your Dubuque Saints, number 9, C.J. Mueller. Assisted by number 19, Galen Netherly. At 7:58 of the second.
Quad City's got it back. They'll play it up. Kretz has got it now. Pulls off the boards. Held in by the Quad Cities. They'll play it down below the goal line. Kretz is back to get it. Off to Spangler. Spangler plays it up to Mueller, who gets around his man. Pushes it to the far corner. Rubs it off there. Battles for it behind the net. Stolen there. Nathalie and pulls. Battle for it in front. Quad City's got it now. They'll circle back behind their own goal line. Up the near side. Cruiser's got it. Walks in. Shot. Blocked. Ruiz has got it on the far side. Walks around the back of the net. Shoots. Nice save by the Quad City goaltender. He'll play it off the far boards. Ruiz has got it. Tries to get it over to Deutsch. Deutsch plays it down below the goal line. Battled into the corner. Quad City's battles for it. It's Joseph Ross has joined the game. Quad Cities knocks it down. It's a 1-on-3. And Deutsch steals the puck. Plays it to Ruiz. Ruiz over to Ross. Ross through center ice. Ross behind the net. Gets the puck off on the side there. Ruiz on the far side. Plays it up. Quad Cities has got it on the far side. Henry will go over. Plays it back up to center ice. Cruiser's got it. Stolen back by Quad Cities. They'll play it back to Henry. Henry gets it up to Deutsch in front of the bench. Battle for there. Played up. That's Michael Poles in front of the bench. Quad City steals it. They'll play it up the far side. It's Bryce Besson over there. Jackson Netherly comes in, helps him out. Jackson's got it. Centers to Poles. Poles can't quite pull the trigger. Battle for in the corner. Quad City centers it. Liam Henry walks over, gives it to Cody Cruiser. Battled through. Poles has got it. Change right in front of the bench. That's dangerous material there. Cruiser, long pass up to Besson, who gets just a piece of it at the red line. Quad City's got it on the blue line. They'll play it up the middle. Stolen there by Ruiz. He'll dump it down to the goal line. Shot on net. Saved. Puck's down. Saints have it. They'll kick it back to their D. Staggers towards the net. Blocked there by the defender. Mesrich was almost able to capitalize. He'll fall down behind the net. Net monster got him. Sweeney coming now. He'll stall at center ice. Off to Besson. Besson will try and carry it in the Zorg. Gets an elbow driven into him into the near boards. Sweeney with a shot blocked by the defenseman there. Played back to center ice. That's Ruiz back to get it. He'll cross ice to Sweeney. Sweeney will fire it across the ice to Mesrich. Can't quite get a good handle on it. Quad Cities will play it up the near board. Stolen there by... We're going to get a hand pass. Puck's down. Battled there. Knocked towards the Dubuque goal. They'll carry it in. Shot. Saved by Stoll. Shot on net there. Stoll with a quick save. Mueller on the far side. Taken by the Quad Cities D. They'll knock it down deep. Kretz will go back to get it. Plays it up the boards to Mueller. Mueller's got it. He'll clear the zone. Chase Poles will give chase. They'll go D to D. D up to the near side to there. Mueller. Gavin Netherly bumped off the puck. Knocked down below the Dubuque goal line. Kretz will go back to get it. Knocked up to Mueller, who can't quite get it up the boards. Gavin Netherly knocks his man off the puck, and he's got it now. Carries it out of the zone, tries to play it ahead to Mueller. Mueller runs it down. Tries the pressure. Spangler's got it just inside the blue line. She'll leave it for Poles. Shot just wide of the net. Quad City's got it on the far side. That's Joseph Ross applying the pressure. Ruiz comes in, helps him out. Now it's Deutsch in the corner. Ross has got it again. He leaves it for Cruiser. Cruiser down to Deutsch. Off to Ruiz. Back to Deutsch. Stolen there. Ruiz has got it now. Dumps it back for Ross. Ross loses it. Battled in the corner by Nico Ruiz. Ruiz has got it. He'll play it past Deutsch. Back out to the D. Just wide of the net. Ruiz throws it in front. Played high. Cruiser with the high stick. And they'll get it called down. Puck's down. Quad City's got it. Shot. Oh, not quite. Puck in the slot, but they didn't get a shot off. Jackson Heacock steals it, and he'll bring it up the near boards. Play it out back to center ice. Beshin's got it. Played to the far side to Poles. Hand pass, but the Quad Cities have it. Knocked down below the goal line. Applying the pressure again. Heacock gets it up to the blue line. Quad Cities got it there. Heacock again. Into his own dome. They'll play it around Michael Poles. Right to Bryce Beshin. Beshin walks to the slot. Shot. Goal! So the Saints run their lead to 3 with a minute 24 left in the second period.
Unassisted with 124 remaining in the second period.
Puck's down. Dubuque has it. Sweeney carries it into the zone. He turns it over there. Back out to neutral ice. Ruiz is back on D. He'll try and play it up. It's knocked loose there. Quad City's got it in the slot. Oh, and no goal. Not sure how that didn't go in, but it didn't. Ruiz up to Sweeney. He's got Mesrich on the far side, and they can't quite connect. The net might be off just a little bit. Puck's down. Sagers tries to get it on net. It's deflected in front. Sweeney fires it to the net. It's knocked loose in front. Quad Cities has got it, and they'll carry it out. Far side. Off the boards. Ruiz will knock him off the puck. Mesrich clears the zone. Sweeney will apply a little pressure. Quad Cities managed to walk out of it on the near side. Plays it around Beshin. They'll go back to get it. Plays it over to Sagers. Sagers passes lightly up to Mesrich. It's stolen there. Knocked back again. Sweeney's got it now. Stolen at center ice. Sweeney with the shot. Saved by the Quad City goaltender. Things get a little pushy after that. Saints haven't had the best of luck at faceoffs today. We'll see how we do here. Puck's down. Quad Cities wins it. Knocks it out to center ice. Goes the length. And we'll get a icing with 2 seconds left. Saints will pull the goalie in favor of an extra man for 2 seconds. Of course, they'll need to win the faceoff for that to have any impact, and they don't.
After 2 periods of play, Dubuque 3, Quad City nothing. Shots on goal, 14 for Dubuque, 15 for Quad City.
So offsetting penalties there to end the first period. Mesrich will start the penalty or period in the box. Quad Cities will win the faceoff and dump it in below the goal line. Battled for it there. Ross has got it. He'll play it up to Deutsch. Deutsch forces it out of the zone. Ross gets it into the zone. Knocked back out. Back out to neutral ice. Cross ice to Spangler. Spangler dumps it in to Ruiz, who can't quite handle it. Quad City goaltender plays it behind the net. Joined by a group of Saints players. Ross has got it. Knocked down. And that was Deutsch. Who put 5 and 6 on the same line. Battle on the near boards. Played around the back of the net. Quad Cities will try and break it up on the far side. Ross gets it there, and he'll dump it back in, and they'll regroup. Ross is the first man to the puck. Dubuque gets it back. Plays it wide. Kretz will lose the foot race. Quad City's got it on the far sides. Kretz gets it back in the corner. Stolen there. Fed out to the slot. Big save by Stoll. Spangler knocks it loose. She'll play it around the back of the net. Kretz will go back to get it. He's on the far side. Plays the length out to center ice. Quad Cities has got it there. They'll play it back to neutral ice. Up the far side. Deep into the zone around Kretz. Around the back of the net. Center to the slot. Can't quite hold on to it there. Kretz has got it. Plays it back to the Quad City blue line. Jackson Heacock battles for it there. Knocks it up to center ice. Kretz has got it again. Long pass to Beshin. Beshin walks up the far side. Stolen there. Quad Cities comes in. 3-on-1. Big shot. Saved by Stoll. Horrible follow-up. That goes wide. Fed back to the center. Another big save by Stoll. And it'll be played the length of the ice for icing. So Stoll comes up big there in 3 different saves. I didn't start the clock at all. 12:44 left in the third period. Puck's down. Quad Cities have it in the corner. Cruiser dumps his man after the puck's played away. No call. Mueller's got it up the near boards. Played down to the corner to Chase Poles. He'll try and center. Mueller's got it now. Just outside the zone. Saints are clear. Quad Cities will take a second to regroup. Pass it up the near side. Just out of reach. Goes back to Cruiser. Cruiser goes D to Henry. Henry's puck is blocked there. Gavin Narley's got it. He'll play it up the near boards. Just out of the reaches. Well, it seemed to me that that Quad City defender stopped skating, but what do I know? I'm just an announcer. Puck's down. Quad City shoots it directly into the glove of Stoll. Puck's down again. Staggers plays it behind the net to Kleesner. Kleesner throws it out the far board. Stolen there. Quad Cities will play it into the zone. Knocked loose by Ruiz. Carried up by Mesrich. He'll get to center ice. Into the Quad Cities defensive zone where they'll get a cover. Puck's down. The Saints have it. Back to Sagers. Sagers fires it into the net. Tipped wide there. Sweeney's got it now. Played up the near board. Sagers has got it. They'll go D to Kleesner. Gleason will throw it up the far boards to Sweeney. Sweeney can't quite hold it there. It's lost at center ice. Chipped back into the Dubuque defensive zone. Sagers back to Sweeney. Stolen. Shot towards the net. Not quite on. Battle in the corner there. Quad Cities has it. They'll walk behind the net. Look for an open man. Fired in for the blue line, and it's a goal. Pretty sure we caught something in front there.
Quad City goal scored by number 11, Brandon Parker. Assisted by number 6, Brady Husky. And number 14, Jack Rice.
Puck's down.
In the third period.
Quad Cities has gathered into the zone. They'll hit the brakes there, try and center for a big one-timer. That doesn't happen. Battled in the near corner. Cross ice at the blue line. Deutsch almost has it, doesn't get a piece of it. Trickled towards the net, just wide. Spangler comes in to collect it. Ross kicks it up to Ruiz. Ruiz has got it in the near boards. Cross to center ice. Deutsch holds himself just on sides. Ruiz walks it towards the goal line. Bad angle shot. Saved there. Ruiz has got it behind the net. He'll kick it back to Ross. Ross back to Ruiz. Walked out in front. Chipped over the top of the net. Ross tries to make his attempt there. Doesn't get it. Quad Cities clears. Played down into the corner. Around the back of the net. Quad Cities has got it in front of their own bench. Carrying in 1-on-4. Fearless against those odds. Kretz has got it on the goal line. He'll play it up to Poles. Poles centers it to no one. Quad Cities has it now. Played around. Stoll will stop it behind the net. Quad Cities in the corner. Out to the slot. Weak shot on net. Stoll kicks it away. Pulls off the near boards. Back to the Quad Cities D. Deutsch has got it now. He'll play it up to Beschen. Beschen carries it wide. Battled there. Quad Cities has got it. Cross ice pass to no one. That'll go for an ice. Beschen in for the faceoff now. Quad Cities will control below the goal line. Played up the far side. A little 2-on-1 happening here. Shot wide. Rebound goes wide. Center back to the slot. Battled for there. Shot towards the net again. Quad Cities D walks the line. Down to Heacock. Heacock clears for an ice. Puck's down, back to the Quad Cities D. They try to go D to D, but can't quite control it. Pulls applies the pressure. They'll take it wide. Runs into Kretz there. Gavin Netherly loses an edge. Nolan Kretz comes in and cleans someone clock right in the corner of the goal. Played out to the central ice. Up the far boards, just over Kretz's stick. Patton can't quite walk around Spangler there. Netherly's got it up the middle. He'll go 4-on-1. Tries to center in front of the net. Mueller's there. Can't quite get a shot off. Big cross-ice pass. It's a foot race. Spangler. That was offsides. That was offsides. Staggers has got it now. Up to Spangler, just out of her reach. Up to Sweeney. Tip there, back to the Quad Cities D. And we've lost audio or video again. It's just not my day, folks. We're going to do the best we can here with 6 minutes left in the game. Maybe significantly less commentary. Ruiz has got it now. Shot just wider than that. Played out to center ice by Quad Cities. They'll walk through the middle. Dumped shot, saved by Stoll. Played up the middle, untouched. Quad Cities will regroup there. Up the far boards. Stolen there by Cruiser. Cruiser will walk into the zone. Runs over the defender. Shot towards the net. Defender plays it up the far side. High off the boards. That'll go for an ice. No. Beshin's going to go back and collect it from behind the net. He'll circle back for Kretz. Kretz tries to play it up to Netherly. It's stolen there. Knocked back down in. Quad Cities will play it up the near boards. Quad Cities will play it up the far boards. Buick regroups there. Played in front of the bench. Stolen. Back on sides. I'm going to get a tripping penalty on Spangler here.
stripping with 4:23 remaining in the third period. Which means your Dubuque Saints are on the penalty kill.
Meserich down. Short-handed. Loses it just inside the slot. Quad Cities will regroup. Carries it in front of the net. Not a great idea. Oh, Meserich with the shot just off the post. Puck's down. Quad Cities has it. They'll bring it out to center ice. Back up the middle. Meserich has got a foot race. Wins the foot race and puts in the shorthanded goal.
Dubuque Saints short-handed goal. Scored by number 14, Tanner Meserich. Assisted by number 7, Tony Sweeney. With 3:51 remaining in the third period.
Puck down. Quad Cities has it. Still on the power play. Played in front of the Dubuque bench. Down behind the goal line. Meserich has got it on the far side. He'll just chip it towards the net. Collected there behind the net by Quad Cities. They'll carry it up. Lost at center ice. Meserich gets it over to Sweeney. Lost control. Quad Cities got a little 3-on-2 here. They move quickly. They don't. Carried down to the corner where it's lost. Sweeney plays it around the back of the net. Meserich has got it there. He'll try and kick it up to Beshin. Beshin battles in front of the Zam doors. Got it there. Fires it towards the net. Ruiz picks it up. Walks towards the net. Behind the goal line. No one sees that. Still battled for. Ruiz puts up a fight. Quad Cities walks it in front of the bench. Kretz and Ruiz run into each other. Played the length of the ice. Still on the power play. Quad Cities will try and regroup back there. They'll play it up on the near side. Just out of reach. Ruiz has got it. Stolen. Quad Cities will walk it down. Tried for the 5-hole. Stoll shut him down. Played just in front of the bench. That's Jackson Heacock now. Racing down the near sides. Hits the brakes and loses it there. Walked around the back of the net. Joseph Ross with the puck below the goal line. Quad Cities will play it around. Nolan Kretz is there. Down to Ross, just over his stick. Pass Sagers. Corbin Deutsch will go back to try and get it. Deutsch has got it. Plays it the far side over the head of Heacock. Penalty is over. That's going to go for ice. So 1:40 left in the game. Saints have been performing much better than my technical skills here. Puck's down. Back below the goal line. Quad Cities plays it to the far corner. Heacock down to Beshin. Beshin up to Heacock. Heacock carries it up the far boards. Dumps it in. Deutsch will give chase. Knocked back out to center ice. Beshin is there. Played across to Cruiser. Cruiser plays it down into the corner. Wraps around to the far corner. Heacock's got it there. Played around the back of the net. Quad Cities will play it off the near boards. Goes the length of the ice for an icing. Shot towards the net. Stopped by the defender there. They'll carry it up the far side. Played to center ice. Got a 2-on-1 with Sagers back. Shot saved by Stoll. Collected there. Walked behind the net. Tipped out by Sweeney. Played deep in by the Quad City defender. He's got it below the goal line. Tries to center to no one. Sweeney's got it now. Circles back behind his own net. He'll play it off to Ruiz. Ruiz tries to send it along to the ice to Meserich, who was streaking. Doesn't connect there. Quad Cities plays it back into their zone. Quad Cities back into the zone. Shot just wide of Stoll. And that'll be the game.